This is Yusuf Q, also known as the Burger Man. Today I would like to talk about who would win in a fight if they both met at their prime. Roy Jones Jr. or Mayweather Jr. And before I get into details to that, I would like to go over some of the opponents they have beaten in their prime. We'll start with Roy Jones. Roy Jones has beaten Bernard Hopkins, James Toney, John Ruiz, Antonio Tarver, and Johnny Panizia. I think it's Johnny or Vinny. I think it's Vinny. Um, Five great names. Win in a spectacular fashion. I think with Bernard Hopkins and James Toney, he went the distance in those fights. Um, Roy Jones was like something special. You never seen nothing like it when he was out. He was like a rare breed of fighter. He was fast. He could box. He could punch. He could throw combinations. You just couldn't hit him. He was too athletic, too smart, and he was the man. He was just no one has seen anything like that before. Um, he knew how to like finish a fight when he almost any time when he wanted to, or drag the fight when he wanted to. Let's go with Mayweather, the opponents that he's beaten. Mayweather has beaten Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto, Corrales, Castillo, Ricky Hatton. Those are five great names right there to his resume. And Mayweather's career, he was at 125 to 130. He's beaten those guys, those smaller guys. He was able to knock those guys out easily because they were the same size. As he went up in weight, close to 147 pounds, he changed his style to a defensive wizard, where he would just counterpunch, fight on the back foot, and with your mistakes and pick you apart. He was just picking you apart round by round, and as the rounds got longer, his opponents didn't know what to do or how to hit him. It's a different type of version of, fighting than Roy Jones. Roy Jones was more aggressive, and Roy Jones light you up and knock you out. Mayweather was more like calculated, make you pay for your mistakes. And not to say Roy Jones didn't do that either. It was just a different type. It was more of a defensive style. Now, who I think would win if they was in their prime and at 147, if they both were at the same size, I would pick Roy Jones. Only because how explosive Roy Jones was, and his combinations and his speed and quickness. I think Roy Jones' speed and quickness was able to match Mayweather's speed and quickness. Not to say Mayweather doesn't have speed. It's a different type of. It's just a different type of. It's just different. It's different. He's defensive. Roy Jones is more aggressive coming forward, and I think eventually Roy Jones will overwhelm him with combinations and him with catching Mayweather with a great shot and knocking Mayweather down or out. Now, if Mayweather would be able to withstand the assault, though, Mayweather would probably pick apart Roy Jones in the later rounds and probably win by decision. But I don't really see Mayweather actually be able to take Roy Jones' combination punches and his fast reflex. I don't think he'd be able to handle that. I think he would get beat up to a pulp within like 8-9 rounds of Roy Jones just doing what Roy Jones does best. And yeah, that's my prediction. And guys, down in the comments, I want to let me know who you think had a better career, whether Roy Jones or Mayweather. Who you would think would win if they both fought at their primes, and leave a comment down below. God bless.